Wow. Well, the battle's over. The dust has settled. What's your take? How do you look back on it?
Yeah, I'm happy with today's race. It's been a really tough race, of course, and yeah, it was just really cool to battle for the podium. Yeah, I was just up there, and I have no regrets. So I really tried it, and yeah, today was stronger than the others, and the other two in front of me in the sprint were also stronger. So yeah.
What was the feeling there? Because Tadej launched, you guys came back, another group again, and then Tadej launched. When he launched that second time, could you kind of see that he was going to be the winner today? And you're looking around at your team and Matthew.
Yeah, obviously it was one of the two big favorites, and I think it was pretty difficult for his team after a crash of a few guys, I think, to control the race. So yeah, I was pretty sure he would go all in from second time Quaremont already, and yeah, it was good that I was in great position because of my teammates, and I could follow him there. And from then it was a big fight to try stay with them or get back after the climbs, because they were really flying on the climbs. But yeah, from a personal view, I'm really happy.
Seems like it's been an emotional roller coaster for you in these days.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Wednesday was of course a pretty special day, but yeah.
Wout, it looked like you were riding the strongest race of the season so far, and even getting better every hour. Do you feel the same?
Oh, even a bit more progress in the last hour would have been better. I didn't really feel like I was getting better, but for sure it was good that I came back in the race, and yeah, in the last on the last climbs, I was as strong as the other guys who had to drop from Tadej. So yeah, it was really nice to battle for the podium.
Do you have any, does it have to do with the distance of the race, or how hard this race is, that you get better near the end, that you could follow Pedersen and Van Aert in the final? And Van der Poel.
Well, yeah, you don't get really better. I mean, probably a lot of guys are getting tired, and yeah, for me that point took a bit longer maybe, but there's no point you get better in a race like this. But yeah, I'm happy to race the final hour like that. And like I said, Taaienberg was a shame we we dropped from the three leaders, but then yeah, luckily I had Tish and Matteo with me to still give it a go and come back in the race. So yeah, as a team we rode the best we could, and we should be happy.
Thanks.
It's a sprint, so that's why I started to up the pace a bit with 500 meters to go, and then I think Matt just launched it, and yeah, it's I think we did well, and we did what he could. But of course, after such a hard race, yeah, if Tadej is the strongest, he's the strongest, then I can pull as hard as I want. But I'm not gonna pull him back alone, and I'm not saying I was pulling alone, but I honestly think we kept working quite well together. But it is what it is.
Was it too much to sacrifice yourself to pull alone, as you say, with Van der Poel in that group, to try to even close the gap if it was possible for Tadej?
I think you guys have a quite romantic image of pulling all out. I did what I could, and I think everyone pulled through, and I tried to do a little bit longer pulls, but my legs were pretty empty.
That's just it. At the end of a monument like this, how taxing is it after all those cobbles, 16 climbs, and even with good weather, it's tough racing.
Exactly, it's tough racing, and yeah, it's like I said, we did what we could, and I tried to do a bit harder pulls or longer pulls, but then it was even fighting with cramps to get back into the wheel. So it is what it is, and I think with the second place we did the maximum. So I think a monument like Flanders, good weather or bad weather, it's a very brutal one.
And add that on to Ghent-Wevelgem and the way the team rode there. It's been a good classics run so far.
Yeah, I think our worst result is fifth, so I think we can be confident and about next week and happy about today. Thanks.
What was that getting up in the... Let me turn around this way. I got the sun in my eyes. You're a tall dude. Connor, was that the plan to get up there on the road, perhaps be there for Ghana, which he was coming up, and how did it all play out for you guys?
Yeah, exactly. It's nice to have somebody try and get numbers in front. That was the plan, try and sneak somebody in the breakaway, and that's what worked. And then when Ghana came across, it was just pulling full gas for him just to make sure he was in front of the acceleration second time Quermont, and just to give him the best possible ride to, try and be there in the final in the race.
How do you think Filippo came out of it? I mean, when you were there with him for that brief time, what were you sensing?
Yeah, obviously he's a strong guy and he likes to do some work, and I was just telling him to stay calm and just try and save his pennies for the final. But there's guys letting the wheel go and everything like that. There's little games being played too, so it's quite a hard combination to balance. But yeah, we gave it our best shot.
What do you have to say about Tadej? You were there in Strade Bianche, and you were here too when you saw him pass. Did you know that he was going to be on a winning ride today?
Yeah, he's just head and shoulders above the rest, and even trying to hold on to his wheel, it's mission impossible sometimes. And I tried that myself and didn't succeed. However, it's incredible what he can do.
This race is brutal. I mean, there's no surprise winner here. The cream rises to the top, and I think that's what we saw. I mean, just how brutal. Can you put it into words for those viewers?
Yeah, exactly. I think the wind emphasised things today. Just always in a race like this, you're just always on the power, burning massive amounts of calories. You're just having to try and get the fuel in, and then as soon as you hit all the cobbles and the hills and everything like that, the fueling then gets harder because you're just so focused on just going really deep, and it's just super hard day out.
Thank you, Connor.
Cheers.
I'm 21, and then nowadays, I feel like I'm not that young, but with all these young juniors coming up, but yeah, and then just to be here racing a monument, it's something super special that not a lot of people get to say that they have the opportunity to do. So I think at the end of the day, I can just be happy to finish, and of course, with more experience, hopefully someday I'll be more towards the front in the end.
I mean, you're just in the team, 1 week, and you get the call up, especially after Paulus won. So, it's a serious team when Paulus is over here to try to win the race. Were you surprised with the call up, and do you feel that you've kind of proven your worth?
Yeah, definitely surprised. Not every day do you get the team tells you get a race, one of the biggest races in the world, and I think I tried to do what I could for Nielsen, and then I'm not sure how it ended up in the end, but I think I gave it everything, and I can be happy, I think.
You didn't take out Vanderpool there. Who crashed you? Somebody clipped your wheel.
I don't even know what. Oh, did I? What do you mean?
Were you in that crash? Were you the EF rider?
No, that was Harry Sweeney.
Oh, okay. We thought it was you. No. So you're okay.
I'm good.
So a successful first Flanders. Congrats, man.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Super cool.
So you got gapped out there a little bit at the end. Was that?
Yeah, feeling empty. I completely came apart in the last 10K. Just completely empty in the legs. But I'm happy with how the team rode, and I think we did a good race.
Is that a heating issue for you, perhaps, or was it just legs ran out in the last hour there, right?
It's a monument issue. Yeah, I just ran out of gas. I did too many efforts trying to follow the big boys.
How do you feel coming out of the classics for you personally? I mean, you had a good run. You won Paris-Nice. Big classics period for you and the team.
It wasn't the best classic season for me personally. I really wanted to win one of these races. It didn't happen this year, but that's okay. I'm happy with how I rode, and honestly get my best every single race, so I can be happy with that.
Next few years, the Ardennes, or are you going all the way to Dauphiné? No more racing to the Dauphiné?
No, I'm done now. I go on vacation.
Yeah. Teach up the road, it seemed like you guys were implementing a plan there, but is there anything to plan for when you're racing with Pogačar?
No, we did the best we could.
What was it like back there when the attacks did come and you looked down and you thought, this is terrible, this is good? What was it like? What was going through your head at that point?
Just going as hard as I can and trying to follow, doing my best. Wasn't easy, I'll tell you that much, but I think we honestly did the best we could and used our team in the wisest way possible.
I think you had a couple of good set of races here, Dwars and Flanders, and Van Aert, in fact, did look stronger today. But maybe just that little something extra was missing from both of you guys?
Yeah, to win the race, for sure. We just weren't strong enough. But like I said, I think we raced well, and the strongest riders won today. That's just the facts.
Thanks.